Welcome friends, myself Shoptaporni from BioLife. Hope all of you are doing very well. Today we are going to discuss about previous year's biology question paper from 2018 GenPus UG or GenPo exam. GenPus UG is a combined exam, entrance exam for BSc Nursing, Paramedicals and Allied Sciences, and it is conducted by West Bengal Joint Entrance Board. So today we will discuss biology question paper of 2018. Each year biology question paper consists of 50 questions and this is the part 1 of this video. Today we will discuss question number 1 to 28, okay, with their solutions. So okay, without further delay, let's begin. Before beginning, if you are new to my channel or watching my videos regularly, I would like to request you to kindly subscribe to my channel by pressing the bell button given below. And if you find the content useful, don't forget to like and share it with your friends. And if you have any doubts regarding biology, just leave a message below in the comment section, or you may directly message me in my Facebook group BioLife Zoophilic, my Facebook page BioLife Cell, or my Instagram profile Shoptaporni BioLife. Okay, without further delay, let's begin. The first question: which of the following is the characteristics of class Mammalia? Pneumatic bones, synsacrum, 7 lumbar vertebrae or 7 cervical vertebrae. C. Pneumatic bones and synsacrum both are the characteristics of birds. Okay, so those are not the correct answer. Then 7 lumbar vertebrae. We know that mammals have 7 cervical vertebrae but 5 lumbar vertebrae. So option C could not be the correct answer. The correct answer would be option D, 7 cervical vertebrae. Shakti cervical kosheruka. Now coming to the second question, which of the following is a sensory cranial nerve? We know we have 12 cranial nerves. Some of them are sensory, some of them are motor nerves and some of them are mixed nerves, like functioning both as sensory and motor nerves. See here the options are vagus. Vagus is a mixed nerve, that means it works both sensory and as both sensory and motor nerve. Abducent and oculomotor are motor nerves, but optic nerve is a purely sensory nerve which is related with the visual sensation. Okay, so coming to the next question, which one of the following cells secretes HCl? Paneth cell, peptic cell, oxyntic cell or gastric G cell? See, Paneth cell is found in the small intestines crypts of Leverkusen where it secretes antimicrobial proteins. So it could not be the correct answer. Peptic cells are found in stomach but it secretes pepsin. Oxyntic cells or parietal cells found in stomach secretes HCl. So the correct answer would be option C, oxyntic cells. Whereas gastric G cells secrete gastrin from stomach. Okay. Now coming to the fourth question, which of the following vaccine protects from whooping cough? Whooping cough, also known as pertussis, and against to protect this disease we use DPT vaccine. DPT means diphtheria, pertussis, tetanus toxoid, where P means pertussis. Pertussis DPT vaccine is a protective vaccine against whooping cough. Now coming to the fifth question, which part of the nephron is engaged in glucose reabsorption? Very easy question. Glucose is reabsorbed in our proximal convoluted tubule or PCT or Porasongborto nalika. So the correct answer would be option C. Now coming to the sixth question, crossing over in a meiotic cell takes place during pectin of prophase 1, diplotin of prophase 1, zygotin of prophase 1 or metaphase 2. See, we know that meiosis prophase 1, meiotic prophase 1 have 5 subphases. What are those? Those are leptotin, zygotin, pectin, diplotin and diakinesis. And in the third phase, that means in the pectin phase of prophase 1, crossing over takes place. Okay, so the correct answer would be option A, pectin of prophase 1. Now coming to the seventh question, in which of the following events phragmoplast is related? See, phragmoplast, the term phragmoplast is related with plant cell division. So the correct answer would be option D, cell division in plants. Okay. Now coming to the 8th question, very easy one. Xylem is a type of simple tissue, meristematic tissue, complex tissue or reserve food material in plants. Xylem is a type of vascular tissue which is a type of complex tissue. So the correct answer would be complex tissue or Jotil Kala, option C. Now coming to the 9th question, the enzyme that is necessary for seed germination is alpha amylase. Alpha amylase helps in breaking down of starch into maltose and then to glucose, which is necessary for seed germination. Now coming to the 10th question, Addison's disease is caused by hyposecretion of glucocorticoids, for example cortisol from adrenal cortex. So the correct answer would be option C. Okay. Now coming to the 11th question, which chronic respiratory disorder occurs due to cigarette smoking? We all know that cigarette smoking is very bad and it may cause chronic respiratory disorder like COPD. What have I told? COPD. COPD means chronic obstructive pulmonary disorder, where emphysema is a type of COPD. Okay, emphysema is included in COPD. Emphysema means where our air sacs are distracted. Okay, so the correct answer would be option B. Now coming to the 12th question, the ribosomal RNA having sedimentation coefficient of 16S is found in 16S rRNA is found in 30S subunit or the smaller subunit of prokaryotic ribosome. So the correct answer would be option A, bacterial ribosome. Okay. Now coming to the 13th question, which of the following protein is the major component of mitotic spindle? Mitotic spindle is made up of microtubules. What? Microtubules, which is made up of tubulin protein. So the correct answer would be option C, tubulin. Now coming to the 14th question, which of the following plant groups is known to produce seeds? See here, 4 options are given. Bryophytes, pteridophytes and algae. All of these three do not form seeds, they form spores. Only gymnosperms form seeds which are naked. Okay, gymnosperm form seeds but those are naked seeds. So the correct answer would be option D, gymnosperm or Bactobigi. Now coming to the question number 15, ball and socket joint is found in our shoulder joint. Okay, so the correct answer would be option C. That is why we can rotate our shoulder joint in any direction. Okay. Now coming to the 16th question, the enzyme present in the lacrimal gland is lysozyme. You have read these questions many times from your 9-10 level, okay, class 9-10 level. So the correct answer is option C, lysozyme. Now coming to the question number 17, which of the following factors prevent the formation of blood clot within blood vessel? Very easy. Correct answer would be option A, heparin. Heparin prevents formation of blood clot within blood vessel. Now coming to the next question, which one of the following muscular or skeletal disorder is due to autoimmune disease? Tetanus, osteoarthritis, myasthenia gravis or gout? Myasthenia gravis is a type of autoimmune disorder or autoimmune disease. So the correct answer would be option C, myasthenia gravis. Okay. Now coming to the question number 19. Which of the following is a stop codon? UAG, GTA, TTT or AAA? The correct answer would be UAG. Okay, we know there are 3 stop codons, UAG, UAA and UGA. UAG means amber, UAA is ochre and UGA is opal. So here the correct answer is amber or UAG. Okay. So coming to the 20th question, cross-pollination by wind is known as anemophily, malacophily, entomophily or ornithophily. The correct answer is option A, anemophily. Anemophily means pollination, cross-pollination by wind, whereas malacophily means cross-pollination by mollusk. Okay. Then entomophily means cross-pollination by insects and ornithophily means cross-pollination by birds. Now coming to the next question, grana are associated with light reactions of photosynthesis, pollen grains of angiosperms, dark reaction of photosynthesis, or both light and dark reaction of photosynthesis. The correct answer would be option A, light reaction or alok bikriya of photosynthesis or shalok সংশ্লেষ, because grana is associated with light reaction whereas dark reaction occurs in the stroma. Okay. Now coming to the next question, axis is the scientific name of spotted deer or chital horin. These kind of questions are very informative. If you don't know, don't try to answer these kind of questions, okay? Because it is very informative and no concept is needed here. So axis is the spotted deer or chital horin, scientific name. Now coming to the next question, which of the following enzymes is associated with conversion of trypsinogen to trypsin? Trypsinogen is a proenzyme which is converted to trypsin by the enzyme enterokinase. What is the name? Enterokinase. Option B, enterokinase. Then trypsin converts chymotrypsinogen to chymotrypsin. Okay. Now coming to the 24th question. How many molecules of oxygen can be carried by one molecule of hemoglobin? Very important question. One molecule of hemoglobin can carry 4 molecules of oxygen. So the correct answer would be option D. Okay. Now coming to the next question. Very easy. Which one of the following cells is round and biconcave? Okay. Round but biconcave. See here, it is a round cell. Okay, round cell but having biconcavity. Here is the first concavity and here is the second concavity. Which cell looks like this? Our RBC or erythrocytes. So the correct answer would be option C, erythrocytes or RBC. Now coming to the 26th question. Brunner's glands are found in esophagus, stomach, duodenum or liver. Brunner's glands are found in duodenum. Brunner's glands secrete alkaline mucus which neutralizes the acidic chyme coming from the stomach. Okay, so it is found in our duodenum. Now coming to the 27th question. Testosterone is a tropic hormone, gastrointestinal hormone, steroid hormone or pheromone. You can answer this question blindfoldedly. It is a steroid hormone. Testosterone is a steroid hormone. So the correct answer is option C. Now coming to the last but not the least, which one is the smallest muscle in human body? The smallest muscle in human body is stapedius, which is associated with the smallest bone in our human body, stapes. Okay, so the smallest muscle is stapedius. Don't get confused between stapes and stapedius. Stapes is the smallest bone and stapedius is the smallest muscle. So the correct answer is option C. Okay. So with this we end our today's question answer session here. If you have any doubts regarding this session or regarding biology, you may leave a comment below in the comment section. I will come up with the next part or part 2 of this video very soon. For the time being, thanks for watching and happy learning.